É, acho que pela avenida é melhor, vai diretão daí. So this is an... Hã? Sim. So this is an university here in Brazil. Very big one. Just see where he went. I'm gonna just free ride the CB650. Really love this bike. The comfort is so much more comfortable than a sport bike. The power is good. I think he went to this road. He should have gone to this one. Far right. He went to this. So I've been riding this bike for a while now, and wow, it's so smooth, like crazy good bike. And the best part of it is that you feel 100% in control of the bike. Like sport bikes, sometimes they can be very twitchy, like you just miss the throttle and the bike goes crazy. This one, nope, it just does a perfect job. Really incredible bike. Suspension, like so good, you barely feel anything. The seat's a little hard, but the suspension does most of the job, so you don't really need to worry about the seat being hard or not. Crazy good motorcycle. I really need to ride an MT7 to compare, because I'm leaning towards buying this bike, although it's more expensive than the MT7. And I really like the sound of the MT7, but this comfort and this confidence that the bike does is really incredible. Unique for sure. I don't know how it will do on heavy traffic, so this is something to consider, because like the Twister, my 250cc, also Honda bike, on heavy traffic that bike can get a little hot on the legs. This one I'm already feeling that's kind of hot. The CB500 does get hot. Wow, that's so fast. That's incredible. Like really, I was not expecting this bike to be this fast. Like, well, it has double the power of the CB500, so what you'd expect, right? This is perfection. No joke, this is perfection. You can say whatever you want to say about Honda, because I don't like the Honda company either. But when it comes to manufacturing motorcycles that gets the job done, Honda does it. So much traffic now, I don't know if I can just beat it easily. I don't want to risk anything. brakes are amazing. The clutch is super soft. I just need a little...
Caçar o freio no pé não tem.
Nossa, velho, que zoado!
Esquece, não tem. Se vai, o pé vai no chão. Né?
Caramba, velho. This truck has petrol on it, like the one that used to make asphalt, so better not get too close from it. I just need to overtake it, but no gear, no quick shifter. This bike really pulls. When you just try to give that twist throttle to gear down, it pulls. Like my bike, my Twister 250 doesn't pull when you do that. Each time that I touch the throttle, I feel more convinced that this bike is ideal. More than the 750, because I've been riding 750s from Suzuki Sport 750s for a while, and I really like those bikes, but this one, because it has less power, seems much easier to control and stuff. There's an airplane going so low right there. What's going on with that airplane? Super low. You need to get used to this clutch because it's completely different from the clutches from my motorcycles, the Twister and the Hayabusa. Which I must say, the Hayabusa is very nice to ride, just as good as this bike, honestly. Although the power is crazy, those are exceptional bikes. This bike does get clanky on first gear at like 15 kilometers per hour or something, so it's super like low RPMs and super low gears. It's expected that those bikes will not like be, you know, full perfect ride, but I think that if you do a flash on the ECU, this bike would perform a lot better. Falls neutral. Not so easy to lean to the side, so this is not a very agile bike. I can feel that it's kind of heavy. The body just wants to go straight. I think that this dual, the distance between the front and the rear wheel, this bike is probably long. I don't know the measurements, but I think it's longer than the 600 RR, and you can feel that this bike's a little... Tá, beleza. So my conclusion about this motorcycle is that it is so much better than the CB500. Like, different words. The fairing does a good job protecting from the air. I don't know if you can hear on the camera, but basically there's no air on my face. I can feel on my shoulders though. Hayabusa just whips the air from everywhere. And this bike just, there's a lot of air on my shoulders. So it's mostly just protect the head. Because again, it's not a sport bike. It's a touring bike. And it has traction control, which may be great for some people. I think that ABS is necessary, but traction control, power modes on most bikes, not necessary. I'd agree with traction control, power modes and all of that on a 1000cc bike, but on bikes that are less than 140 horsepower, don't really need that. I mean 140, no, like 115. everything near 100 horsepower is very easy to control, so